Good day, everyone. Dr. Yang here. It is an absolute pleasure to be with you today. As we navigate this complex world of wellness, it's easy to get lost in the noise of expensive supplements, complicated diets, and fleeting health trends. We often overlook the profound power hidden in plain sight, nestled within the spice racks of our very own kitchens. Today, we're going to talk about one such powerhouse, a tiny botanical marvel that has been revered for millennia but is only now having its secrets fully unlocked by modern science. Today, we are going to explore in great detail exactly what happens when you eat 2 cloves every single day for just 1 week. Let's begin by getting acquainted with our subject. The clove. That small, dark brown, nail-shaped bud that might remind you of a holiday ham or a spiced cider. But it is so much more than a seasonal flavoring. Each clove is the unopened flower bud of the Syzygium aromaticum tree, native to the Maluku Islands in Indonesia. For over 2,000 years, cloves have traveled the ancient spice routes, not just for their intense aroma and flavor, but as a prized medicinal agent. Traditional Chinese medicine used cloves for their warming properties. Ayurvedic medicine in India utilized them for digestive and respiratory ailments. And now, we have the science to understand why this humble spice was held in such high esteem. The reason for its potency lies in its incredible nutritional composition. Cloves are, quite simply, a condensed package of bioactive compounds. The most significant of these is a compound called eugenol. Eugenol accounts for up to 90% of the essential oil in cloves, and it is a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory agent. But the goodness doesn't stop there. Cloves are also packed with vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, vitamin K, manganese, and fiber. They contain flavonoids, which are another class of antioxidants. In fact, studies have shown that cloves have the highest antioxidant capacity of any food on the planet, outperforming acai berries and blueberries many times over. So, when you commit to consuming 2 cloves daily, you are essentially sending in a microscopic army of beneficial compounds to wage war on inflammation and oxidative stress throughout your body. Now, let's walk through that 7-day journey together. What can you realistically expect? It's important to manage expectations. This is not a magical cure-all, but a powerful nudge to your system. Day 1. You pop 2 cloves into your mouth. The first thing you'll notice is the intense, pungent flavor. It's warm, slightly sweet, but overwhelmingly sharp and numbing. That numbing sensation is the eugenol at work, a hint of its anesthetic properties that have been used for centuries to relieve toothaches. You might chew them, though it's quite strong, or you might swallow them whole with a glass of water. As they make their way into your digestive system, they immediately get to work. The bitter compounds in cloves stimulate the production of salivary enzymes, which is the very first critical step of digestion. They also signal your stomach to produce more digestive acids. For your first day, the most immediate effect you might feel is a sense of digestive ease after a meal, a reduction in that bloated, overly full feeling. Day 2 and 3, the anti-inflammatory compounds are beginning to build up in your system. You might start to notice subtle changes. If you suffer from occasional aches and pains, perhaps a soreness after a workout or a minor headache, you may find the intensity diminishing. This is eugenol and its friends systematically working to lower the overall inflammatory load in your body. Furthermore, the antioxidants are now scavenging for free radicals, those unstable molecules that cause cellular damage and accelerate aging. This process is happening at a cellular level, so you won't see it, but it's one of the most important things happening inside you. Your body is essentially getting a daily internal tune-up, protecting your DNA from damage and reducing oxidative stress on your organs. Day 4 and 5. By now, your digestive system is truly appreciating this new ritual. Cloves are carminative, meaning they help prevent the formation of gas in the gastrointestinal tract. If you've been prone to bloating or indigestion, you are likely experiencing a newfound comfort. The fiber in the cloves, though small in amount, contributes to healthy bowel function. But the benefits are expanding beyond your gut. The antimicrobial and antibacterial properties of cloves are now actively patrolling your oral cavity. Cloves are notorious for combating bad breath because they target the odor-causing bacteria, not just masking the smell like a mint would. More importantly, this antibacterial action promotes overall oral health, reducing plaque, fighting gingivitis, and keeping your gums healthy. Your mouth feels cleaner, fresher for longer. Day 6 and 7. As you approach the end of your first week, the cumulative effects are becoming more integrated. Your liver, the body's primary detoxification organ, is getting support. The antioxidants in cloves, particularly eugenol, have been shown to have a hepatoprotective effect, meaning they help protect the liver from damage and can even aid in its regenerative processes. Furthermore, for some individuals, a very interesting effect may start to emerge, a modulation of blood sugar levels. Studies suggest that compounds in cloves can help improve insulin sensitivity and slow the absorption of sugar in the bloodstream. This isn't to say cloves are a treatment for diabetes, but as part of a healthy diet, they can contribute to more stable energy levels and curb those sharp sugar cravings. You might find yourself feeling more balanced, less prone to energy crashes in the afternoon. So, after 1 week, you have given your body a significant boost. You've enhanced your digestion, provided powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant support, improved your oral hygiene, offered protection to your liver, and potentially helped stabilize your blood sugar. All from 2 tiny cloves a day. But what about the long term? If you were to continue this practice beyond the 7 days, the potential benefits deepen. The sustained anti-inflammatory effect can contribute to a reduced risk of chronic diseases linked to inflammation, such as heart disease, arthritis, and even certain cancers. The ongoing antioxidant patrol continues to protect your cells, potentially slowing the aging process and boosting your immune system's resilience. The digestive support can lead to better nutrient absorption, meaning you get more out of the healthy foods you eat. It's a compounding investment in your health. Now, a crucial part of this discussion is how to do this safely and effectively. How should you consume these 2 cloves? Chewing them whole delivers the compounds directly, but the taste is very strong. Many people find it more palatable to grind them into a powder using a coffee grinder or mortar and pestle and then incorporate that powder into their daily routine. You can mix it into your morning oatmeal, stir it into a smoothie, add it to a cup of warm tea with a little honey, or even sprinkle it over roasted vegetables. The heat from cooking does diminish some of the nutrients, so adding them to food after cooking or consuming them raw will yield the highest potency. However, with great power comes great responsibility. Cloves are potent, and moderation is key. This is not a case of more is better. Consuming excessive amounts of cloves can lead to side effects. Eugenol, in very high doses, can be toxic to the liver. It can also act as a blood thinner. Therefore, sticking to 1 to 2 cloves per day is the recommended and safe dosage. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, it is essential to consult your doctor before making any significant dietary change. If you have a history of liver disease, bleeding disorders, or are scheduled for surgery, you must avoid high clove consumption. Furthermore, if you are on any medications, especially blood thinners like warfarin, a conversation with your healthcare provider is non-negotiable. They can interact with your medication. This simple, ancient practice is a testament to the idea that the most profound health interventions are often the simplest. You don't need to spend a fortune on exotic superfoods. Incredible healing potential can be found in the most common of places. Eating 2 cloves a day is a small, manageable commitment with a potentially enormous return on investment for your overall well-being. It reconnects us with the wisdom of traditional medicine, now validated by the rigors of modern science. This journey of health is not meant to be walked alone. The most powerful changes happen when we share knowledge and support each other. If this message resonated with you, if you found this information valuable and empowering, I have a request. Please, help us spread this word. By subscribing to our channel, you ensure you don't miss out on future insights where we break down complex health topics into straightforward, actionable advice. Your subscription helps this community grow. If this speech enlightened you, give it a like. That simple click tells the algorithm that this is important content, that this is information worth sharing with a wider audience. And most importantly, if you know someone who could benefit from this, a friend who struggles with digestion, a family member looking for natural health boosts, please share this message with them. Share it on your social media, send it in a text, tell them about it over coffee. You could be the catalyst for a positive change in someone's life. Together, we can build a healthier, more informed community, 1 clove, 1 share, 1 subscriber at a time. Thank you for your time, and I wish you the very best on your health journey.